We're back. We're doing another video. As I already told you, we're doing this video, man. And look what time is it. Look what time. We're doing this quick video for you guys because I figured that it's 1:09. Yeah, 1:09 in the morning, bro. I'm still doing this video for you guys, and the reason why I'm doing this is another part to the other video I made. I believe it was on Wednesday or Thursday, where I was discussing about why I screenshotted my results from the account that I was documenting. By the way, you guys can go check out my Instagram, my document that I was basically documenting my journey on there. And you guys can go see for yourselves. There's not that much people that would do that or have the balls to be doing that because most people are unprofitable. They don't know how to take payouts. So here we go. We're going to go through some of these months together. And I'm not trying to make this video too long, bro. Trust me. The last thing I want to do is just yap for another hour. I just want to get straight to the point. And please leave a like, subscribe if you guys do enjoy these videos because it's helping me keep myself in check, believe it or not. It's helping me to not do stupid shit and to continue following the process because sometimes I do mess up here and there, but I stay on track and I understand that there's people watching me. Bro, if you fuck up, that's on you and you're gonna have to share it live. So I'm not trying to do that. We're going to continue documenting everything and I'll show you guys my mistakes, the things that I done correctly, and what led me to payouts, bro. So here we're gonna start off with June. I'm going to bring you guys up some of the screenshots that I took August and September. Alright, so you guys can probably see my June stats right there. Let's see if we can minimize these real quick. You guys can see my stats for June. So the reason why I'm bringing this up, and by the way, I have a system where typically we go for not the usual one of threes, one of fours that most people catch, but it helps me because I do not like losing too much and it helps me keep my confidence intact. That's just me, that's my personality, that's who I am, and this system works well for me. Even though I do still have losing streaks, you guys can already see I have losing streaks. If I show you guys my other months, it still works because other people that have other gigantic risk to rewards enter losing streaks and they do not like losing. So for me, I don't mind it, but it's just after a while, bro, I start getting carried away and then my emotions start kicking in. So besides the point, and I got way better at dealing with that shit, by the way. So if you guys want to click on my other videos on what helped me keep a calm mind under some pressure, and especially in the markets, bro, where we're dealing with losses and wins and just losing streaks, go click some of my other videos where I help you guys from my own experience, and hopefully that can also help you with your journey. Here you guys can pretty much see this month. I landed, I believe, this week, by the way, was not recorded because I did not start this account this week, but I did have other accounts that were still rolling. That's why I have made notes for them. And I pretty much, yeah, I believe so that I started this account. I started this account on the 9th of June and I decided, fuck it, bro, we're gonna document this account. Started on the 9th and we literally had a nice fucking, bro, we started off with pure winners. This was a break even week. This was another +1. We ended off in profit this week, and then we pretty much need to go to the next month to finish up this week. But this week was +2. This week was +2. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, bro, you see that we go on winning streaks, we go on losing streaks. It's the same exact fucking thing, bro. And some people actually, and don't mind me being a little bit tired, bro, because I have been up for a while. I please excuse if I'm just a little bit not there. I've been up for like 20, more than 24 hours at this point, bro. Around there. So just cut me some slack for the least, man, because I'm still trying to make these videos for you guys. July. Let me bring up the July stats, right? You guys can see my June. By the way, we had a winning week this week. I did not record it with that account. July, bro. July was another good month, man. What are you guys even talking about, bro? That whenever you land a red month, do you automatically assume that you're just gonna land a green month after green month? Oh, hey guys, he landed a red month. He sucks at trading, bro. Bro, like, do you think that you're just gonna land a green month, green week, green day, day after day? You're just gonna have to fucking keep stacking W's and you're too tired of winning, bro, because that's all you do? No, bro, that's not fucking trading. You're going to lose and you're going to land on red days, red weeks, and even red months, bro. And that's just trading. If you go back to my back testing, this is completely normal. And even though my brain or my mind thinks that sometimes I get too carried away with this and I have to keep myself in check because it stings for the moment, when especially if you land a day where it's you have a clean setup and you take it, turns out to be a loser. It stings for a while, but then after a while you catch yourself, you're like, you know what, it was good setup, we took exactly what we usually take. It happens to be one of those days, you know. Move on from it quickly as possible, get your mind off that shit as soon as possible, bro, because it will start affecting your day and then it bleeds into your relationship. So here's the other next month. And the reason why I'm bringing these up, you guys can pretty much tell, right? That, okay, he's winning. Positive expectancy, that's good. And these are my August month. And this was my month in August. What is the big fucking deal, bro? Some people say he fucking sucks at trading, bro. You should not be trading. The best of the best have red months. It just depends on your strategy. Clearly, you could finesse your way into a green month if either you are very selective with your trades, you take which in turn you're gonna take less setups, you're gonna take less trades. So at the end of the day, is it really a thing that you want to trade off? Because you could take less trades, increase your win rate, but at that point you could be also missing good setups that could win at the end of the day. There could be a setup where you win, but because you were too picky, you did not take it. You were like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna take it. You skip out on that winner and you move on to a loser. You get my point, right? It's just bound to happen where if you take more trades, more setups throughout the whole year, you're gonna end up with more profit. If you take less setups per year, you could end up pretty much around the same because you're not maximizing, you're not taking as much setups. You could be skipping out on winners here and there. And that's just from my own personal experience. Take what you want, I don't care. This is what I believe. And this was currently my September month. Let's see here. This is so far this was the other screenshot that I taken. The day that I'm recording this video is going to be the pretty much entering the next week. So this week we also landed slightly red, which is still it. I know it stings for a while, but then after a while the probabilities play out. Don't you think that the probabilities of this month, which hasn't even ended, we still have these days, right? So the month still hasn't ended. We still have the month left. So technically, we should even be counting this. The only thing we can go off of is August. And why was this shit deleted? Hold on, bro. This just pisses me off sometimes. So the only month that we can go off by is on August and June, July. You guys pretty much see my point here, right? That it's normal, bro. This shit, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because it's a follow up to my other video where some people were just flaming me saying, "Oh, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Get the fuck out of here because my system's better. You have a shit system because it's mechanical." And I love this, bro. I love just getting more engagement from people. I don't care. My system works. So if it works for me, it works. And some people just troll like that. I don't know why they do that, but whatever. So if you have a W month followed by another W, L, L, W, W, we have 6, okay. L, W, 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 L. Okay, so here would be a natural yearly, monthly P&L. And let's say if we got this would be a yearly P&L if you're doing this correctly, because I seen pros have red months and it's normal to them. They don't really care. Sometimes it could be break even. I should have put some break evens in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 winning months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some of these are very low. The winning months are much higher, obviously. The losing months, if these are all below what you're winning, so expectancy is positive throughout the whole year, if the L's that you're taking on these months are pretty much not even dramatically big, this is W. So if you're taking months where they're red, but they're not dramatically as big as the winning months that usually take, or they're around break even, then what are you tripping about, bro? This proves that you're consistent. This is consistency. Bro, it's difficult to please bear with me. Consistency. Whatever. Right. We'll say that this is consistency. Bro. I'm so cooked right now, bro. I need to go to sleep. Let's say that this is consistency because the losing months they're not really that huge, so you can make up for it in a winning month. Or one winning month crosses basically 2 losing months. That's what I'm talking about here, man. That if you have a certain percentage, I know that P&L looks like this for some people, bro, which is crazy to think that, hey, like, what the fuck, you know, my P&L should not look like this, but it's gonna be true, especially if you have a backtested system where the win rate is not as high. There's gonna be profitability during a couple months where you're just skyrocketing the P&L, and then the rest of the months break even, slightly green, and then you go into the red months where it's slightly below break even, which is still fine. The only reason why most people fuck this up, uh, or more, I would say a different word, like the reason why most people don't really get to this point is because, including for myself, man, when I'm dealing with red months or a month where the same month that happened in August, it makes you wonder, hey, could I really trust my system? But you have to keep going. especially where you're just in that losing streak and you're trying to get yourself out, but it's not going to be helpful for you to switch your system at that point, because now you basically ruined your progress and you have no idea what the other strategies backtesting results are like. So, and on top of that, you're starting off the new strategy and you don't even know if you're going to be losing or winning because you're barely starting that strategy. So that's what I believe. I hope this video helped. We've been going at it for 15 minutes. I hope it brought sense, man, because a lot of people just been getting into this and thinking that they're going to be pulling W every single month of the year, every single year after year after year, month green. It's all good. That's not the case. Even for high end professionals that have been doing this for a while, even the people in Wall Street, they know how to control a red month. So whenever somebody says, "Hey, I had a red month," they actually applaud you and say, "Hey, that was a really nice job to be able to control that month and not spiral into more losses, man. To have that red month but take it as any other normal winning month and not adding more losing positions to it or getting too emotional." And sometimes that still trips me up sometimes, because in my system I do have results that clearly show that you're going to be landing some months where it's not going to go your way or how you expected it to go. So that it is what it is. This is trading. You signed up for this. Well, guess what? You got to deal with it. And that being said, I'm a go to sleep, dude, after this. Straight up just knock out, because damn, dude. I've been away for a while, man. So I'll catch you guys in another video. And by the way, if you guys want me to review some other things or help you guys out with whatever it is, including trading, could be mindset, just leave me a DM on Instagram. I get on Instagram trying to post more content on other platforms, so we're also going to be starting TikTok contents. Going hard on YouTube, but starting TikTok. We're getting back into it, and I hope you guys have a good night. I'll catch you guys in the next video.